Welcome to another episode of NFHS Now. I'm your host, John Gillis. In our featured interview segment today, we're going to be speaking with NFHS Director of Performing Arts and Sports, James Weaver, regarding the 2019-2020 National High School Policy Debate topic. However, before we get to that, we want to share with you a unique story about a very successful father-son football coaching combo in Kentucky. This past football season, Coach Chuck Smith led Boyle County High School to a 10-0 regular season record en route to a 13-1 overall record and a berth in the Kentucky High School Athletic Association Class 3A quarterfinals. There, Corbin High School topped Boyle County 21-0. Meanwhile, his son Brandon Smith coached South Warren High School to an identical 10-0 regular season record and to the KHSAA Class 5A state title. In that game, South Warren topped previously undefeated Covington Catholic 20-16 to claim the 2018 Class 5A state title. This is believed to be the first time in KHSAA history that a father and son led their respective teams to an undefeated regular season record during the same year. We'll be back with James Weaver after this message. Stay tuned.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life.
Some people are going to tell you that you can't be great. Don't listen to them. It's what you make it.
Welcome back to NFHS Now. It is a great pleasure to have as our guest in studio, Dr. James Weaver, the NFHS Director of Performing Arts and Sports. James, I'd like to welcome you to the program.
Great, thank you, John.
James, one of the things, of course, that you oversee here at the National Federation is the identification of the annual policy debate topic. Could you explain to us the two finalists and what they stand for exactly?
Sure, so we had our final two topics with arms sales and nuclear strategy. So arms sales was the United States federal government should substantially reduce direct commercial sales and or foreign military sales of arms from the United States. And the nuclear strategy was the United States federal government should substantially change its nuclear weapons strategy.
Okay. As you know, the topic of arms sales was selected very decidedly, 27-10 over nuclear strategy for the 2019-2020 school year. That equates to a very impressive 72%, which in fact is the highest percentage since the 2008-2009 school year. Can you offer an explanation why arms sales was such an overwhelmingly strong choice this year?
So it all depends on what's going on in the world with these topics. I mean, these are all very policy-driven topics. And right now, as you know, in the world, we have really moved the needle from nuclear strategy now that we've stopped talking about North Korea by and large and have moved to an arms sale thing. And that was really driven up earlier, a few months ago, with the Saudi Arabia arms sale that I was talking about. In this resolution, we talk about Pakistan and Israel. We talk about Chinese arms sales. We talk about what our allies and adversaries do with arms sales and who they're selling arms to, including the United States. And so it becomes a very fascinating topic very quickly and opens up a lot of area for people to discuss. Now, if we had been having the same conversation a year ago, we could easily be talking about nuclear strategy having that same gap.
Gotcha. James, if we look at the screen now, you see a map of the United States. Is there any rhyme or reason geographically for which part of the nation voted for which resolution?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, as you look at the map that's on the screen, you'll see that we've got pockets of people in the Midwest that voted opposite of other pockets in the Midwest. You'll see in the Pacific Northwest the same thing. What happens is when they vote on these topics, it's what's best for their state at the time. And so the ones that voted for arms sales are thinking this is what's best for my students to be talking about, we assume in about a year from now. And then the other side of it is they really want to discuss nuclear strategy. You can see some of the states that were nuclear strategy are strong Minutemen-style states that are there. So those are kind of in their backyard, to say. And so there's really no rhyme or reason geographically. It's just whatever those states really wanted to see positive for their students.
Obviously, debate is a performing arts activity.
Mhm.
Could you speak to the participation of the state athletic associations in the vote?
Sure. So what happens there is we, as you know, we have a significant affiliate membership in our performing arts groups. And so like Indiana, for example, the Indiana School Speech Debate Association is the casting vote for that one. And so we have great relationships with all those affiliate members that help our athletic associations either vote or vote independently for the debate topic.
James, a year ago when we did the same program regarding last year's debate topic, you explained how the selection pool, if you will, goes from 11 to 5 to 2 to 1. Can you repeat that for us, please?
Yeah, so this year we actually started at 13, which is nice. Every year we're trying to get more and more papers generated. So anyone watching this program, if they want to do a topic paper, let me know. So we went from 13 down to 5, down to 2, and then the final one selected now. And so how that happens is that we get down from 13 down to 5 at the in-person topic meeting that occurs every August. And then after that, the states vote from the top 5 down to the top 2, and then the states vote one more time to go from 2 to 1.
Well, James, without question, you and your committee did an outstanding job selecting the topic for this year. I know the debaters around the nation are going to benefit from your great work. I want to thank you for doing that, and thank you for being our guest today.
Absolutely. Thanks, John.
We'll be right back after this message. Stay tuned.
Men turning 18, stay in the game and register with Selective Service. Stay eligible for college loans, training, and jobs. Register at sss.gov. It's the law.
I would say there's nothing more important in life than learning how to present something that you want people to know. There's nothing more important than the ability to say, this is what I believe, what do you believe, and how can we reach a consensus? Whether you're an actor, an athlete, a business person, you need to know how to do that.
Welcome back to the show. At this time, we'd like to share with you a story about a unique table that has a long history at the NFHS. When the NFHS moved its national office to Elgin, Illinois in 1971, this very large round table was part of that. Measuring an impressive 16 feet across, it moved with the NFHS to Kansas City in 1979 and in 2000 to its current home in Indianapolis. Over the years, countless NFHS staff meetings have been held on it. It's currently housed on the second floor of the NCAA Dempsey building next to the NFHS. To learn more about this amazing table, be sure to watch the February installment of the NFHS Centennial Celebration videos. Or, better yet, see it in person at the NFHS Summer Meeting, which will be held June 28th through July 2nd in Indianapolis. We'll be right back after this important message.
Do allow me to learn to fight my own battles.
Don't try to relive your youth through me.
Do allow me to make mistakes and learn from them.
Don't allow me to quit before I complete the activity. I need to learn perseverance.
Do support me and come to watch me play and perform and be my biggest fan regardless of the outcome.
Don't encourage me to specialize in a specific activity or sport.
Don't talk bad about my teammates and coaches.
Do teach me to respect my coaches, instructors, and officials.
Do understand that education-based activities are more about just winning and losing. They're about learning.
That wraps up our show for today. Be sure to tune in next week, and until then, take care.